Well, the Bank of Ghana has instituted fresh regulatory measures that will help drastically minimize fraud cases in the country. This follows concerns that adequate corrective measures have not been implemented by the commercial banks following a sudden surge in fraud cases last year. Dr. Joseph France is head of financial stability at the Bank of Ghana.
Reports are given to the financial institutions and to the Bank of Ghana, the regulator. Other less sophisticated staff also have go through, or they get clearance from the Bank of Ghana through the database that we have. And depending on the level, key management personnel, for instance, you're supposed to have some strong clearance from the security agencies as you employ them or you engage them. So yes, there are levels of security protocols that you probably might want to have, or that the system requires you to have before you engage, and these we enforce them.
So finally, are you optimistic and quite sure that going forward with all these structures that you put in place, we will see a minimization of these fraud cases, which will again go a long way to improve confidence in the sector?
I first and foremost want to assure the public and everyone that the financial system is strong, safe and sound. The Bank of Ghana has put up strong lenses and channels to unearth some of these things. Going forward, yes, as we continue to be as transparent as possible, as we continue to report all cases, as we continue to educate the public for them to observe all the security protocols, not to compromise their password, their pings, and so on and so forth. Hopefully there should be a reduction of fraud cases in the financial system.
Now, stock market investors have lost about 3.5 billion cedis in the third quarter of this year alone. At the same time, the exchange returned negative 20.19% in dollar terms for investors since January this year. Charles Nixon Yeboah looks at the performance of the market since the beginning of this year and has filed this report.
As of the end of September this year, the market capitalization, which measures the total market value of stocks, stood at 53 billion cedis. As many as 17 stocks have lost value in their share prices, whilst only 5 have gained value since January this year. This is the third year running in which the market has been underperforming. The weak performance of the market has been largely attributed to the collapse of some financial institutions, which has deprived many investors of the needed funds to invest on the capital market. For instance, pension funds and other investment funds that invest heavily on the market had slowed down because their funds were or have been locked up. The men's gold saga, in which some investors also have their funds locked up in the company, is also a typical example. Financial stocks which hitherto were doing well have been performing below expectations this year, with 9 banking stocks losing market value. ADB is the only banking stock that has witnessed an unchanged price since the beginning of the year. The best performing stock at the end of the first 9 months of this year was Cocoa Processing Company, which has registered a 50% increase in its share price. Irrespective of the performance of the equity market, the bond market has witnessed some encouraging results. Meanwhile, the Ghana Stock Exchange is still ranked 10th among 15 top stock exchanges on the African continent. It is doing better than the Kenyan Stock Exchange, Mauritius Samdex, and the Johannesburg Stock Exchange.
Now, the government through the Trade Ministry has injected a €4 million capital into Ghana's largest pear planting factory, Ecobank Gold. Paying a visit to the 5,000-acre factory, Trade Minister Alan Tremantin explained how processing factories are being prioritized under the One District, One Factory initiative. Here's more. Ecobank Gold is one of the avocado processing companies across the region, with a span of over 5,000 acres in 2 years for nucleus farms and 15,000 acres outgrower for the next 6 years. Chairman Ezala Dramantin expressed government's readiness to expand this processing factory to enable Ghana to become a major exporter of avocado.
They are adding value to a commodity, to a crop that essentially is very popular in our country, but not much is made out of it. But we are now turning avocado into a cash crop. And avocado oil, which is one of the products that will be generated from this company, is one of the choicest oils, highly priced, and which can be exported and then also used in Ghana for a variety of things, from cosmetics to food preparations and then other industrial uses. But it goes also beyond just extracting the avocado oil. They are also going to export, fresh avocado for exports, and that is also a significant demand outside this country. And the other thing that makes it a classic case of a 1D1F company is you can see where it is located. Ordinarily everybody would like to put such a plant in Accra or Tema, but this is in the middle of a rural community. And so you can imagine the number of jobs that will be created from this center, not just the processing operation, but the backward integration into the avocado plantation and so on and so forth.
Director of Operations George Clint explained the factory cost 95 million euros and that Exim Bank had so far supported with 40 million euros. In the discussions with other financial institutions like ADB for additional financing. When this is done, they're expecting 55,000 avocados to be exported each and every year. This they hope to expand in the coming months.
We're looking at 95 million Ghana cedis. In the meantime, Exim has committed 40 million. And we're looking at other investors to come on board. We're looking at ADB. We're looking at other banks to come and join help for this project to continue. And then in the first year and the second year, we are doing 5,000 acres of avocado. 5,000 acres of avocado. That's for the nucleus farm. And then we will do 15,000 acres for our growers. Yeah, so basically that is where we are now. We have employed over 200 at the nursery and then the factory building. We are supposed to start test run by end of November.
The visit to Ecobank Gold comes in the wake of government's 1D1F agenda, which seeks to not just inject new factories, but also support struggling ones to meet international standards. And you're still watching The Marketplace. Now, Ghana's rural and community bank subsector has witnessed growth during COVID-19, which wreaked havoc on the global economy. The managing director of the Apex Bank of the Association of Rural Banks, ALB, Kojo Mata, said the gain was due to the introduction of service innovation and digital technology in the sector. Addressing the opening ceremony of the 19th Annual Managers Conference of the Apex Bank in Home, Mr. Mata disclosed that the sector recorded a modest growth of 4 billion Ghana cedis in March 2020 to 4.23 billion cedis in June 2020.
The three-day conference was on the theme, The Speed of Change. It provided a platform for general managers and executive officers to brainstorm and strategize to enhance the performance of the rural and community banking subsector. The managing director of the Apex Bank of the Association of Rural Banks, Kojo Mata, expressed optimism the rural and community banking subsector would maintain its momentum towards achieving the targeted goals.
Today, we can boast of a modern ICT backbone, which is helping us develop innovative customer-centric products for the RCB customers. Again, there have been modest but remarkable changes in our service delivery ethos since service quality is definitely a panacea for gaining competitive advantage in the marketplace. This has resulted in the steady growth in the deposits of RCBs from 2.85 billion Ghana cedis at the end of 2017 to 3.88 billion cedis at the end of 2019. Despite the impact of COVID-19, we have also seen some modest level of growth from 4.03 billion Ghana cedis in our deposits at the end of March 2020 to 4.32 billion at the end of 2022. I believe we deserve a round of applause for ourselves to our esteemed customers.
The head of the Other Financial Institutions Supervision Department of the Bank of Ghana, Yao Sapon, implored industry players to adopt a paradigm shift in doing things to harness growth in the sector.
You're still watching The Marketplace. I'm Charles Aite. Let's take a short break. I'll be right back with more stories. And you're welcome back. Now, Ecobank has outlined various packages for all income earners to enable many Ghanaians to own houses. Now, this was revealed by the bank's Executive Director of Finance and Consumer Banking, Dr. Edward Butchie, that just launched JoyNews Habitat Fair. Now, the launch, which took place last Friday, is expected to provide immense opportunities for Ghanaians and prospective property owners in the real estate sector.
The JoyNews Habitat Fair has been launched here at the Ecobank head office in Accra. Now, this year's theme is based on what other alternatives are there for shelter in Ghana if affordable housing remains a mirage. Now, let's talk to our sponsors and look at what they have for us or heading into this particular fair. What are their expectations?
A good mortgage has always been key. What we've done is to put together products that enables everyone to be able to benefit. What we've done has been to bring down the cost of the mortgage. What we've done has also been to try and put together all the stakeholders that are required to get customers to own their buildings. And indeed, you need not even be a customer. Just walk into any Ecobank branch and the options that you do have will be made very clear to you. So this is something that we are very committed to. I think one of the things that you find that in Ecobank, when we pick a course or when we are concerned about something, we go at it very strongly. And mortgages is the thing that for us is something that we are very eager to ensure that customers can benefit from. So over the coming days and coming months, I think you would see all the efforts that we are going to put into this area.
Also, Dr. Edward Butchie indicated that there is a collaboration between Ecobank and real estate developers to ensure affordable housing does not remain a mirage but becomes a reality.
So what we've done has been to try to eliminate the bottlenecks that you would have along the process of trying to own a building or trying to own your own house or trying to buy a house as an investment. Now, one of the issues that you do find is that there are several challenges that customers face. And what we've done is to bring together all the stakeholders to ensure that the process is smooth, that the process is seamless, and really that is what we've done. And of course, above all, to provide the needs that our customers want, i.e. the amount of money that you will need to be able to buy the buildings that you would require.
Some partners of this year's JoyNews Habitat Fair spoke to Joy Business on what participants of the fair should expect.
And we're hoping to basically let Ghanaians know about this project because we intend to provide really credible, affordable alternative to owning house in well-planned cities.
We are looking at having various people from all walks of life to come and then see what we present to them. We are presenting various products in various profiles. We are presenting trusses. We are presenting Eurotile shingles. All our products will be on board.
In the previous phase, by then we've not got big tanks, the 10,000 liters, but we have it now, which this fair I think we are coming to showcase our big tanks, the 10,000 liters.
The fair will bring experts and industry players in the housing sector on one platform to profess solutions for the housing needs of the country. The event will give key stakeholders and companies in the construction and artisanal industry the enviable platform to share their exciting ideas and offer attractive discounts on their products and services. Nicholas Brown reporting for Joy Business.
You're still watching The Marketplace with me, Charles Aite. Now, this week is the 2020 International Celebration on Customer Service, and it's themed Dream Team. We all do know customer service, whether you're buying kinky on the streets of Accra, or you're visiting the bank, or you're going to the market. Each and every service you're granted falls under customer service. Thankfully, we're joined by two ladies to help us understand the state of customer service in Ghana today. And I want to bring in Safawa Duncan. She's the CEO of Danks Consult, after which, Priscilla also joins us as well. Welcome, ladies, to the program. Customer Service, Dream Team. Anytime we go on the streets to interview Ghanaians, their take on customer service, the feedback is mostly negative.
Yes. So Customer Service Week, which is from today till Friday, is an international event. So It's being celebrated worldwide. And Ghana is not left out. That's why we are here today. Now, customer service in Ghana is a bit on the low. People think, I have my money, I have started my business, so I do what I want to do. You can't tell me what to do. So we are trying to change the narrative of customer service in Ghana.
But why do you think it's on the low, Priscilla? Why do you feel it's on the low in Ghana?
Thank you. I think customer service is on the low because of our attitude towards customer service. We feel like customer service is just a job description that is part of my job. Once I'm done with it, I'm going home, and it ends there. But customer service is your attitude. It's a skill you need to acquire. It's a skill you can learn. So over time, you become who you are practicing to be, and that way you can deliver good service. So if you say, I'm a customer service person, you basically, emulate the customer service. You appreciate who the customer is. You understand that it's the customer that's keeping you in business. And that's what we've been trying to change the narrative in Africa, and especially in Ghana.
This week's theme is called Dream Team.
Yes.
Could you explain that to us? What exactly does that mean?
Okay, so the team internationally is Dream Team. It reflects on the importance of teamwork in providing excellent service to customers, to all customers. So if you have a poor team, if the owner of the business is not in good terms with the employees, it will reflect on customer service. So what we are saying is build your team. Teamwork makes the team or the dream works. Okay, so teamwork makes the dreams work. So what we are saying this season is that make your team the dream team. Make sure that your employees are freely to communicate anything they want to you among themselves. There is that relationship that they can communicate well with themselves. There is no tension. There is no competition, unnecessary competition that I want to gain favor from the boss or something like that.
All right.
So making your team work is the theme for this year.
All right, Priscilla, beyond that, of course, you are the president of the Customer Service Africa?
No, I'm the CEO of Customer Service Africa.
Great. Now, whenever it comes to customer service, people are recommending, why don't we have regulations to streamline this industry? Because we're losing so much. Companies are losing clients. Clients are stepping back. What's your take on this whole regularization debate?
Okay, so it's actually a discussion we started last year, and this month of customer service, we've still been having that discussion with one of our other colleagues who is on the board of West African Customer Service Association. So we're hoping that we'll have something in Ghana where we are regularizing the customer service.
Exactly.
What are the criteria in giving good customer service?
Ladies,
and this year's Dream Team.
In 30 seconds, please.
Okay. Dream Team, the acronym for team is Together We Achieve More. So like Safua said, we're saying that empower your team, celebrate the customer, and celebrate your internal customers as well.
I think we could have a lengthy discussion on this. Time won't permit us. We're so grateful, ladies. I believe I treated you well.
Yes, you did. Thanks for having us.
End this edition of The Marketplace. I'm Charles Aite. For me and the rest of the team, many thanks for watching. Election Brief comes up next.